Welcome back to True Talk. You feeling good? Yeah! Our next guest is a psychic, and she has a different take on psychics, so I'm very happy to have her on today. And I've had lots of psychics on, and I gotta say, the preparation for the show, she's one of my favorites so far. So I'm happy to have her on. Everyone welcome Corbie Mitleid to the show.
Hello, John.
Thank you for being here. It's helping us celebrate our 1-year anniversary.
It's an absolute pleasure. I've heard nothing but wonderful things about True Talk, and I'm sure you're going to just keep up going from here.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
I appreciate that. Now, how long have you been a psychic? A psychic.
A psychic?
We'll put the quotes on there, won't we?
All right. I started doing this when I was 18. I am not a seventh-generation gypsy. My parents didn't do this. The honest-to-God story is in 1973. I was a senior in high school, and I was working at Spencer Gifts part-time. That was the year that Live and Let Die came out with Jane Seymour as Solitaire, the tarot reader. They had the James Bond 007 tarot deck, and I bought it, and that's how I started.
So you just bought a deck of cards?
Just bought a deck of cards. But for the next 20 years when I read, I really worked at trying to make sure that I was a clear channel for the people that I read for, so that all of a sudden in 1994 I could do hands-on healing and talk to dead people with no training. That's when I figured out that the man upstairs was handing me my draft notice, and I probably should start doing this full time.
So you're medium as well?
I am a medium. I do talk to dead people. That's what I do.
So that's exactly what a medium is. They talk.
Yes. All mediums are psychics, but not all psychics are mediums.
Oh, really?
The point we're like a bunch of doctors. You have your pulmonologist who does lungs, and you have your cardiologist who does the heart, and you have your general practitioners. You wouldn't ask your cardiologist about your lungs because that's not what he does. So psychics can do all kinds of different things. One of the things, you all got a paper called Psychics 101. That'll teach you how to choose a psychic, and one of the things you need to do is decide what you want to know, and are we the right person for you? Because we're not all the same, and we're not always the right one.
Why don't they read the same? Why don't all psychics read the same?
Talent. It's talent. There's a brilliant fellow, his name is Tony Uberoy, up in Toronto. He's one of the best palmists I've ever known. I don't have a talent for that. I am probably your most dead practical psychic in the world. My whole gig for you is, here are your opportunities, here's how to grab them, here's the tough stuff, here's how to get through it or around it, here's your toolbox, go rock and roll. I don't believe that you can't change your fate, and I don't want to be a Madame Hoo-Ha. This is not about me, it's about you.
And what do you think about Ouija boards?
John. All right, how many people here have ever used Ouija boards? Fess up. Oh, God. Guys,
has it really worked?
Listen. Using a Ouija board when you don't know how to shield and protect yourself is like throwing open your door in a strange neighborhood and yelling free beer. You have just invited in everybody. They heard you when they're coming, but you don't know who's out there. A Ouija board is one of the easiest ways for the sleazy spirits at the corner of Akashic and Karma to say, "Psst, yo, Joe, got another one." So
wait, they really work?
They really work like tarot cards work and like crystal balls work. It's the tool, and the tool is neutral. Now, people will say to me, well, it's in the toy department. How difficult, how dangerous can it be? Who here has a child 10 years old or under? Or a grandchild? That'll do. How old's your boy?
22 months old.
Okay, let's go ahead 6 years, and he is dragging you through Walmart. He's going, "Mommy, Mommy, Mommy, I gotta have this toy, it's so cool." And he brings you to a box that says, "My first chainsaw." It's in the toy department. Gonna let him use it? I don't think so. So, yes, Ouija boards work. All you have to do is learn how to keep yourself safe while you use them.
So there are real ones and toy ones?
No, they're all sold in the toy department, and they are all real ones.
Really?
It's just, yes, they are. Anything can be a psychic tool. It's up to you, because this and this is what makes it work. You guys got to remember, every single one of you can do what I can do. I'm not special. We're all wired like the same development house. It's our circuit breaker that makes the difference. Mine's off all the way, and the power flows. The ones that are on, locked, and rusted shut are people who believe that this is evil and terrible and they would never want to do it. People who think, oh, I don't believe it, but they're always out of the house when the mother-in-law comes over, they got to shorten the system. It's really down, whether they know it or not. So don't be amazed by a psychic. You can do what we do. We just have another way of getting the information for you.
Now, are you closer to a psychic or an intuitive counselor?
One can be the other. An intuitive counselor is someone that will help you decide what you want to do in a given situation. For instance, let's say you said to me, I want to know what to do. I'm opening up a business. Someone who's just a plain psychic might go, flip, flip, flip. Don't open it until November, and you'll probably have to fire your second redhead. Doesn't give you any information. An intuitive counselor gives you a blueprint. Card for you, a card for the idea of your business, a card for your brick and mortar location, one for your marketing tools, one for your clients, your competition, who you need to hire, your finances, and what the end point is. It gives you so much information, you can go and make it what you want. That's what an intuitive counselor does.
Well, I went to an intuitive counselor once, and she gave me three options of where my life could go, 3 different paths. So I didn't find it that helpful.
But she is correct. Our future is absolutely changeable, John.
But anybody that, like you said, anybody could do this then. Anybody can give me 3 situations that my life could end up in.
They could, but is she giving you a situation that works with you? It's why people say to me, you know, this psychic told me I was going to meet a woman and her name starts with L and her parents were lawyers and she's from Tampa and she... Do you really want your life blueprinted by a total stranger that way? Sure, you could meet Miss L. But then there's this gorgeous brunette artist over here named Olivia who could have given you just as exciting a life, and because you're so focused on Miss L, you miss that opportunity. That's why I say the options aren't bad. I don't want to tell you where to go to college, but if you're choosing between Yale, William and Mary, and Ohio State, if I see that at Yale you'll drop out in 2 years, at William and Mary you'll change your major, but at Ohio State you'll graduate in 3 years and get your first job out in New York, 3 options. You get to decide which one it is.